Bass Coast 2014, Spliff Breaks on location here with a good buddy of mine. How's it going, my man? DJ, all good?
Johnny Z. Mutinous.
We're up here, man. Happy Bass Coast. Man, give me a yar.
Yeah.
Yar, man.
Got a couple pretty special fellas in the house tonight. We got Dunks from the Fun Countries over here. We got my man JPOD. We got Mike the Gaff on the cut. I'm your host, DJ Allgood. And the Turntemple is a solar-powered classroom for DJs. This is where we get together to share the art of turntablism, to preserve the language of vinyl-based DJing. So thanks for coming out. Thanks for showing your support. That's what it's all about.
This is it. We got a little workshop space on wheels right here. Oh, 12 turntables, all solar powered. Nice. And the idea being that the Turntemple is here to preserve the language of turntablism. I mean, aside from being a jam session space for DJs and a place to teach and a place to share and come together and do music, it's also a graffiti wall.
It's insanely like excessive and in the best way possible. I mean, I've never seen a 5-ton cube band with like 10 turntables and like speakers and vinyl on the wall. It's some next level festival installation. So jamming usually is a display of live skills.
Right.
So if you can program drums, right? You saw me doing some of that, right? With you got the keypads on the computer, you're gonna do it with your fingertips. If you got pads, you can do it with your fingertips, or you can do it with your fist or something. Or you can, if you can scratch, you have to have someone else that's very skilled to stay on beat, and you're gonna go off beat.
Listen to the first one.
Let's check this thing out. I'm excited to get inside and see what it's all about.
Sounds good to me.
All right, man.
Yeah, thanks, man. So the idea is to wallpaper the whole thing with album cover art. These people bring me vinyl covers all the time.
Blowing up like you thought I would. It's all good, good. Let's start it like this, son.
I mean, looking is something, and I think you can learn just by observing. Yeah. And sometimes that's what happens. Like when we're having an all-star jam, people can just stand back and watch and be like, "Oh, I could get to see this up close."
Yeah, because I think that's a disconnect that I've been hearing, kind of like, is people don't really know how it's being performed. Yes. On stage, so that way they get to come to this Turntemple and they get to see the connection between what's happening on stage that they're enjoying so much right in front of them, so they get the technical know-how.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. There's a metaphor I've been using lots, and it's especially when teaching people just the very basics of scratching, the baby scratches. It's so similar. Like moving a record back and forth is like using a bow on a violin. Yeah, you know, like cool. The pitch, the going back and forth, the turning things on and off, the passion, the vigor. It's all like it's movement-based stuff. I mean, you come to a festival like Bass Coast and, you know, you get all infused with the music. It's like basically just letting the last little bit come out through your fingertips.
To me, there's nothing better than the turntable to connect the human movement and control of sound.
Like, this is the backbone. This is like essentially, you know, we're at a music festival.
Music again. Like, you know,
Yeah, this is the roots. I mean, without the turntables, there's no MCs.
Yeah, for sure.
There's no b-boys. It's like it starts out here.
Something that people want is tactile, and like that's why we've always kept to the turntable, just because it's like I can feel it. Like it doesn't matter if you're a crazy turntablist or not. It's like just feeling your music and
touching it.
Yeah, touching it.
If we reduce the distance between the person and the DJ booth, if you let the person into the booth, if you let the person touch the record and understand what vinyl-based DJing is about, then they'll understand it, and then they're going to be more likely to want to preserve the art form and culture themselves.
Whether you're an all-star, whether you're a world champ, whether you never touch a turntable in your life, this is the place for you. This is what I want to share. So yeah, thanks Spliff Breaks, thanks RADTV.
Catch a Turntemple on the road, Spliff Breaks. It's been a pleasure. Peace.